Welcome to the 11 Points Countdown! Today we are counting down the 11 future inventions we want the most, based on over 5,000 votes on 11points.com. I'm Sam Greenspan. Please welcome my co-host, writer, podcaster, genius, Kyle Anderson, everyone.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Are you ready?
I'm
to
ready
talk
to
about
go.
some future technology that we were promised. And it's 2012. Let's get into it.
It's about time. Let's
All
go
right,
for
find out. Number 11, future invention we want the most is robot hookers.
Well, I think we've been wanting this for a really long time. It'll cut out STDs. We won't have AIDS. That'll be a thing of the past, I think. The only problem is all these prostitutes are going to lose their jobs, and there's going to be a huge prostitute unemployment rate.
Do they count against the unemployment rate, though? Like, if they're like,
It's the world's oldest profession.
right?
They should count the most on the list of unemployed.
Number 10, future invention that we were promised and we want right now: underwater cities.
I don't think this is a great idea at all. Although it might be fun on your way to the underwater city if they give you pills for the bends and radio heads the bends.
Right.
Just to make sure that you're prepared to go. But
Yeah.
any little crack, like, do you see the streets out here? There's a crack in every 2 feet of street. Every crack you will drown.
Right. No,
You will just immediately
it's
drown.
very dangerous. Plus, you're overwhelmed to the desire to go where the people are, and what do you call them? Streets. Number 9, future invention that we want the most. Sticking on the robot theme, robot butlers.
This is the next step above monkey butlers, which is coming very
Will
soon.
we all have monkey butlers?
They will rise up, and
Yeah.
then we'll need the robot butlers to fight the monkey butlers.
Right. And you'll need the robot butlers to clean up when you're done with the robot hookers. So
Yeah, that sounds great to me.
Number 8, future invention we want the most. The power of invisibility. Not the power, just invisibility in general. I don't think we're going to get superpowers. Like, no one's inventing that. But
I mean, that is
invisibility.
something. This was just, I think this was voted on by a bunch of pervs who want to go into locker rooms and stuff, and I'm totally fine with that.
That's what you would do. If you got invisibility, your first stop is a women's locker room.
I mean, it has been my dream since I was in high school.
You're sticking with that, right. Even in adult life, good for you. Number 7, future invention we want the most. Marty McFly style hoverboards.
You have to dodge different types of people on the sidewalks.
Right?
Yeah.
But they don't work on water, so you won't have to
Right,
dodge
exactly.
jet skis,
But
as we all learned from Back to the Future,
But if
too.
we're living underwater, then what use will these
Right,
be?
well, these are right. No one thinks these things through.
No.
Right. Number 6, future invention we want the most. Jetpacks.
Which would be great.
Yeah. I'm glad for jetpacks, too, yeah.
The Rocketeers tried this.
Right.
It did a pretty good job. I think the one thing we'd have to worry about is not burning your ass off
Right.
the second you push the
Well, as you
button.
saw with the Rocketeer, if you have a jetpack, you can fight Howard Hughes and Hitler.
Yeah.
Right? Is that what
That's
happened
all
in that
anyone
movie?
needs,
Right.
yeah.
Number 5, future invention we want the most. A time machine.
I'd like to go back and see some stuff, but there need to be rules. You couldn't go back and like prevent yourself from being born.
I was thinking you would prescribe to the Bill and Ted's or Harry Potter method of time travel,
Yes.
which is there's 2 of you there now, as opposed to like the Terminator version.
Yes. You go back in time 10 minutes, there's going to be 3,000 of you in
Right.
a really short amount
Right,
of
right,
time.
right. That is how time travel
Yeah.
should work. I completely agree.
Yeah.
Number 4, future invention we want the most. Flying cars.
Seen the 405? Imagine that right above your head at
Right.
any moment of the day. I would be living underground or underwater at that
Right,
point.
like
so.
I've never understood like the flying car concept of like, isn't there going to be a lot of collisions?
Yeah.
How you have
There's no lines in the sky.
Right,
Are they gonna
exactly.
have- yeah.
Right.
Bad idea all around.
horrible. Number 3, future invention we want the most. Surprisingly high on this list. Self-driving vehicles.
So you can take a snooze. I mean, we have
guess,
those. They're
right.
called buses, I guess.
Well, yes. Kyle took the bus here, everyone.
Yeah, why not?
It's the only guy in LA.
Lots of people asleep.
Right.
Self-driving cars, you could also make out in the back of the car
Whilst
going
right.
somewhere. I mean, it kills
That's
2
true.
birds with 1 stone. Never be late to things.
It's useful. I don't know that I'd rank it above a time machine.
Agreed.
It's useful.
I would definitely not.
Number 2, future invention we want the most. Space tourism and travel.
There's not a whole lot of places to go. I mean, there's lots to go, but there's not a whole lot to see right now.
Well, right, but eventually, like with space, they'll build like a Taco Bell on the moon.
There have to.
Right, and
Job
then,
1,
right,
build Taco Bell.
Taco Bell, then
Job 2, go to it.
Right, right. Then the hotels can come
Yeah.
after. Right,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
can spring out around the Taco Bell.
Yeah,
That'll
right.
be the new space race. Like which fast food restaurant's going to get up there?
Yeah, Burger King will be last, probably.
Harsh on Burger King. And the number one future invention we want the most is Teleportation.
Perfect.
No doubt, no brainer right there.
It took me 2 hours on the bus to get here today. It would have taken me 1 second.
Yes, teleportation is going to completely revolutionize travel. Is it possible scientifically? I ask you because your shirt says alien on it, so I assume you know more about this stuff than me.
Well, what I know of teleportation is that you're not supposed to put a fly in there with you,
right.
Otherwise you will become Brundlefly,
right,
and that's a bad idea.
That we know. So don't put a fly in, but other than that, yes, it's possible.
Yeah, you should be.
All right.
It's completely possible.
Get on it, nerds. All right. Well, that's it for our Future Inventions episode. Everyone, thanks to Kyle Anderson.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Check out Kyle's writing on the website modernprimate.com, a manly site for manly men. You can also check his writing out on Nerdist or his podcast, What the F Are You Watching? Please check out 11points.com for the full results of this poll. Take a moment, subscribe to this here YouTube channel. It's quite good. And stick with 11 Points because top 10 lists are for cowards. Take care.